I'd like to call the Hammond Redevelopment Commission meeting to order on this Tuesday, August 6, 2024. It is now 4:30. The meeting will begin. Can you please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence after?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner. Cynthia, can we get a roll call on tonight's?
Tomich.
Here.
Kubaki.
Here.
Mosley Shelton.
Here.
Myricks.
Here.
Poppridge.
Here, for the record, all five are present. Okay, number 3, declaration of conflict of interest. Okay, number 4, communications.
None were received.
All right, thank you. That brings us to number 5, approval of development agreement between the Hammond Redevelopment Commission and Swannell Beverage Incorporated and Highland Street LLC.
Members of the commission, you'll see the development agreement, which provides, and you'll remember this project, I think. Swannell is expanding. They're constructing a roughly 42,000 square foot addition, which is manufacturing and in corporate headquarters, which will go on the Highland Street address. As part of that expansion, they are applying through the city council for a 10-year tax abatement, which is the standard tax abatement. It's set forth on paragraph 2 of the agreement, reducing by 10% every, well, I think it goes 100, 180, 70, and then it reduces 10% a year. And they're also going to ask the Hammond City Council, because really the City Council is the one with the authority on whether or not they get the abatement, and they're also the authority on whether or not they can waive permit fees for the construction. The permit fees roughly $78,000 in savings. So they have asked that the Redevelopment Commission support them in that request. That's what this agreement does. And I think staff is in favor of, and the mayor's office is in favor of both the abatement and the waiver of fees, and we'd ask that you approve the development agreement accordingly.
Mr. President, if there's no discussion or any further questions, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the development agreement between the Hammond Redevelopment Commission and Swannell Beverage Incorporated, Highland Street LLC.
Second.
Okay, a motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, seconded by Commissioner Tomich. Is there any further questions or discussion? Okay, roll call on the motion.
Tomich.
Yes.
Kubaki.
Yes.
Mosley Shelton.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Poppridge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. Okay, number 6, approval of agreement to purchase real estate for property commonly known as 5535 Walter Avenue.
Commissioners, this is the first agreement to purchase real estate at our redevelopment project at Jacob Square for new infill housing. The purchase agreement you have in front of you is for one lot at 5535 Walter Avenue. We have a developer, LAS 21 LLC, that is seeking to purchase the parcel for $7,750, and they will build the first of a handful of single-family homes. So on this parcel, they will build one single-family home, and if everything goes well with that, they have the option to purchase 2 other sites in Jacob Square where many other single-family homes can be located. So first, we're going to move forward upon your approval with the selling of 5535 Walter Avenue. And of course, the developer will work with planning and development and city development on all the site regulations for the single-family home.
I was gonna say, it's good to see things happening in Jacob Square.
I agree.
I agree.
I think this is the first of several of these, and it's been part of a concerted effort by Ann and staff to really start with new housing in Jacob Square. So that's a good thing to see.
Good. Thank you. Mr. President, if there's no further discussion, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the agreement to purchase real estate for property commonly known as 5535 Walter Street.
I'll second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Tomich, second by Commissioner Kubaki. Let's have a roll call.
Tomich?
Yes.
Kubaki?
Yes.
Mosley Shelton?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppridge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Number 7, ratification of Bud Mechanical Systems proposed for installation of grounded compressor at 5209 Holman Avenue.
Commissioners, this is a ratification of my signature that I okayed to proceed with Bud's proposal. There's an IT room located at the Business Center at 5209 Holman Avenue. As a reminder, this is a Hammond Redevelopment-owned building that the HDC manages for us. So they needed to go do work in there to keep all the electronics cool.
Mr. President, if there's no further questions or discussion, I'd like to make a motion for ratification of Bud Mechanical Systems proposal for installation of grounded compressor at 5209 Holman Avenue.
Second.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Tomich. Let's have a roll call.
Tomich?
Yes.
Kubaki?
Yes.
Mosley Shelton?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppridge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Okay, number 8 is our bills, register of claims. Karen passed out a new handout on that, so.
Mr. President, if there's no discussion or questions about the bills, I'd like to make a motion to approve the register of claims, beginning with claims dated 7/13/24 and ending with claims dated 7/11/24, claim number R65726 through R65783 inclusive.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Tomich, second by Commissioner Myrick. That's claims R65726 through claim R65783. Is there any questions on these claims for staff? Okay, roll call then.
Tomich?
Yes.
Kubaki?
Yes.
Mosley Shelton?
Yes.
Myrick?
Yes.
Poppridge?
Yes, motion passes 5 yes. Number 9, reports. Ms. Ann Taylor, would you like to share anything tonight?
I do have a few events that are coming up. One of them is going to start in a few minutes. It starts at 5 p.m. and it goes to 8 p.m. This is our annual National Night Out held at the Pavilion. So if you're free and available, just head on up there right after our meeting. And our next Mayor's Night Out is happening at the end of the month on the 28th. This is for the 4th District at Edison Elementary, starting at 6:30.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, number 10's new and unfinished business. I think we have a couple items tonight.
We do. First up, we have a proposal by Circle R Mechanical Incorporated. They are an HVAC, plumbing, heating organization, a company out of Portage. We have received a proposal for them for repairing a HVAC system at the Toll Theater building. That's located at, I believe, 5205 Homan Avenue. Again, another Hammond Redevelopment-owned building. This HVAC unit is located on the roof and has been showing signs of repair is needed since last year. So this company, which is licensed to work in Hammond, can go and hopefully repair it for a fee of $3,632. We did get a few other proposals for this, and the amounts were significantly higher. So we would like to go with Circle R Mechanical on this repair.
Okay, is this the first time they'll be doing work for us, maybe?
That is a very good question. They are on our list of approved, so I believe they have worked in Hammond before.
Okay.
But directly with Redevelopment Commission, yeah, I believe this is the first.
Do we know the age of this unit?
The what?
The age,
Of the HVAC? Mm-mm. I bet they will, though.
because, maybe in the future might be
Yeah.
more cost effective.
Yeah. Replacing it is $35,000. So maybe next year.
25 years. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, hopefully it all works out. Just let us know if there's any glitches. But
Sounds good. Thank you.
Glad to see. It's always good to get other quotes, too. All right. Does anyone want to entertain a motion for that?
Mr. President, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of the estimate for Circle R Mechanicals for the toll theater building, HVAC.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Myrick, second by Commissioner Kabaki. Let's have a roll call, please.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Kabaki.
Yes.
Mosley Shelton.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes.
Thank you. Next up, we have a proposal from Americo. This is for an indoor air quality assessment located at 5217 Homan Avenue. This is a privately owned building in downtown Hammond, a vacant commercial building. It is in a bit of disrepair. The owner is trying to redevelop it, but slowly it is receiving more and more issues. This city is considering purchasing the building in order to have control over the building and get some repairs done if needed, and then sell it to a potential developer. But before we do that, we would like an assessment on the air quality in regards to mold and moisture. They will also do a preliminary evaluation of structural elements to the building as well. So it's just kind of a what's going on in the building and due diligence. Thank you, Dave. Yep, we're doing our due diligence before we just go ahead and blindly purchase a building. And this report will be $2,882.
No, it's good to do these kind of things to see exactly where we're at with things. If anybody wants to entertain a motion on that.
Yep. I'd like to make a motion that Americo Incorporated meets approval to do the air quality assessment for the amount of money discussed in this estimate of $2,882 total.
Second.
Okay, thank you. Motion's been made by Commissioner Tolman, seconded by Commissioner Myricks. If there's no further questions or discussion, roll call.
Talmadge.
Yes.
Kabaki.
Yes.
Mosley Shelton.
Yes.
Myricks.
Yes.
Hopperidge.
Yes, motion passes, 5 yes. That should conclude new and unfinished business then. Number 11, public comment. I will open that up. Public comment is open. Public comment is open. If anybody would like to come forward and speak, you may do so now. We'll give you 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Matt Reardon from MCR Partners, 5920 Holman. Just wanted to thank the Redevelopment Commission for their support for the project. You can see it out the window. It's kind of already started. I know that Swanell has been working over the past 6 or 7 years on the project. COVID was, I'm frankly surprised they survived that, being in the food service industry and manufacturing. sodas. And they were able to work through that and stick to a plan that Ed Roviero came up with a lot of years ago. So on behalf of Ed and his team, I just want to thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome, thank you.
Thank you, Matt. All right, if there's no one else, then public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Public comment is closed. Number 12.
Mr. President, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
We have a motion, a